Hey, good morning, everybody.
Good morning, One Love Ohana. Welcome to your 10:15 pre-celebration connection. We're live and running and healthy.
I'm not running anywhere, Bruce.
That's
Let's
true.
be honest. The best you're going to get out of me is a brisk walk. No, I'm kidding.
We're awake. How's that?
Caffeinated and happy to be here with you. Thank you for tuning into the pre-celebration connection with us this morning. If you are on with us, we would love it if you'd say hello. Where are you tuning in from this morning?
Her fingers are refreshing, trying to get on because we know you guys are logging on, right? You're logging in. If you're tuning in already and you're early, you're awesome like that. And go ahead, create your quick stage name. Just say Cool Hand Luke and say good morning. That's so old school. Cool. That's even before me.
I was like, I don't even think I know exactly where that comes from, but that's a Google search for me on a different day. But yeah, go ahead and sign on any of our platforms. If you're streaming with us on our live page from our actual onelove.com page, or if you're on YouTube, or if you're on Facebook, we can see your comments that you type in there. And so we'd love if you would interact with us because that's why we're here. We're doing this live. This is rough because we love you.
And if you're seeing the live one, Jen's already on, so she's showing you that it works. Jen's on there saying good morning, or maybe you're somewhere else. Good afternoon. We'd love to hear that too.
Let us know where you're tuning in from. It looks like about 14 people might be watching. So,
but you're not chatting.
That's all I can see. Is I can see that maybe some people are out there, but let us know where are you tuning in from this morning. You'll note that Jen has a little host bubble by her name because she's awesome like that. She's there to answer any questions that you might have. You're going to see her posting other information as well. But if you have any questions about anything at all, if you'd like prayer, she is the girl for you. Put it in the chat. She'd love to make sure that you get your answer.
Speaking
Bruce,
of answers.
Speaking of answers.
Let's do a question and an answer.
Let's do one.
All right.
So, should I say why we're doing it or no? Or just go into it?
Just go into it.
Just go into it. Here's my question. Would you rather...
So you have to answer this too.
If you were teaching a class, would you rather teach a group of preschool children or a group of high school kids? So opposite ends of the spectrum. The little guys or the big guys.
And we're opposite ends of the spectrum here.
Yeah, I think we've chosen polarized stances on this.
I pass on the preschoolers because my limit taps out faster than high school. You can always kind of pivot to something that is cool, like video games or something. So I would do something in the realm of high schoolers more so than
a little faster
than preschoolers.
Yeah.
Just because I can pretend to be cool for a little while, or maybe make fun of yourself and go along with it. Where the screaming kids, I'm kind of just...
That goes straight to your temples and kind of pierces a little bit.
So I'm choosing high schoolers preferably over the preschoolers, but you were opposite.
I was opposite. I said preschoolers because I firmly believe that being able to physically move somebody else is very efficient. If you're like, you don't want them touching that person, you just go, nope, you're out. And like them being small enough to actually shift.
Get in between and draw a line.
Or grab their hand and pull them where you want them to go. I'm like that. It's just concise. It's clean. And I think another reason I just realized is probably because my sense of humor honestly plays to the pre-K kids a little bit better. Like that, I'm there with them.
You can be dramatic, big and loud. And
they love it. And they're singing and we sing songs and it's great. And I'm like, the high schoolers, you get up there and you're like, clean up, clean. And they're going to be like, get out of here. They're like, we are gone.
Because they're going to be too busy going,
exactly. So at least the little kids will sing with me.
Let me take a picture of that and let me post this crazy lady.
Good morning, Valerie. We are so glad that you're here with us this morning. Valerie. Anybody else? Valerie, what do you think? Anybody else who is on with us? Would you rather lead a class of preschoolers or high schoolers? No wrong answers. Just you've got to do it for a week. Let us know which one you would want to do.
A week too. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Bruce is like, I don't know about this.
I thought we were talking just Sunday. But
just Sunday. He's like, just Sunday. Well, the reason we're talking about it is because if you haven't been to the Kaka'ako campus, or if you have, you know exactly what we're talking about. It's taken them a couple weeks, but out in the main hallway when you're coming back to the sanctuary, it's transformed.
It's awesome. It's beautiful. It's blue. Yeah, and it is VBS coming up this weekend, and their theme is anchored, all ocean, all the time. Right?
Yes.
There's fish swimming by you. Well, maybe not
There's a boat on the ceiling. There wasn't a boat last week.
Okay.
So it kind of looks like you're under the water.
Jellyfish coming from the
Yes,
ceiling.
there's jellyfish. There's a boat on the ceiling.
That's where that anchor is connected to. That's right. There's an anchor coming through.
Oh, that makes sense. I didn't even put that much together.
Yeah.
I was just like, there's a boat on the ceiling. But they've done a fabulous job transforming, even just starting with the hallway, but they're getting ready for this Friday.
Yep.
So this Friday and Saturday morning here at One Love, we'll be doing our Vacation Bible School.
VBS.
And they're going to do a fabulous job. I've seen a lot of VBSs just over my years, and I'm like, they do a phenomenal job. I have seen some interesting hand-drawn giraffes in nursery rooms over the years, but these guys take the cake.
Okay, yeah.
They are creative as all get out.
And we're hyping it, but it is full.
It is full.
But they do have a wait list, Gordon said, so if you're excited and you think you missed it, you might as well sign on for the wait list. So it's Friday night and Saturday morning.
Yes.
Yes.
So this week it's Friday and Saturday here at the Kaka'ako campus, and then at the Windward campus it's Friday and Saturday next week. So Windward might have a couple more spots if you would like to get your child into that event. But a praise on that we heard from Gordon earlier is that the volunteers are all filled.
Yeah, so we're not
all done.
We're not here to tell you we need volunteers. We're saying
don't
awesome,
need
they're
anything.
filled up. Drop your kids off.
Exactly.
They're excited, and that's just a great thing. We want you guys to be stoked about your church here. Is that, man, there's volunteers, people ready to love on you. So if you're thinking about joining us, maybe you're watching online, just know that this community at One Love, they love loving on each other, loving on you, and you can plug into that to, whether it's your kids or yourself, or you can become a part of it and volunteer as well. And you're not going to be the lone soldier out there, which we've all done in ministry. But there's a lot of guys here that love to love on each other.
Yes.
It's just an awesome ministry to be a part of.
Yes, we got a couple more answers. Sorry,
nice. I see.
Clapped in the microphone. My bad.
For it.
Alvin, thank you so much for jumping in. Welcome to the Pre-Celebration Connection. We're glad to have you here. He says, "I'm going with the high schoolers. No babysitting."
Yes, Alvin.
That's fair. Okay, all right. Valerie said, preschoolers are still open to receiving what you say and do. High schoolers, not so much.
True
I think that's part of the frustration too. Is like, it's going poof.
If you're not cool, they're not listening.
Yeah, exactly. It's like they're not going there. So thank you guys for playing with our intro question this morning. No. Speaking of children, Jason, our media director, really loves to try and shoot us in the face with Nerf darts when we're in the middle of something. So
we gotta put a lock on that thing.
I told him I was gonna chain it, but there's only one door handle, so I don't know how that's gonna work.
Okay, we're gonna find some way to get him back.
Exactly.
And there was an announcement earlier. They're looking for help in the media team. You could be, but now
You probably just want to bring goggles.
Yeah.
Eye protection.
Jason shoots you, so I don't know if that helps the trying to get
more fun
workers.
or more terrifying, depending. I think we need to rally back at some point here. We gotta why am I saying this on live? He's gonna hear all of this right now.
We need to get the duct tape out of the truck and really kind of.
All
right, well, hey guys, VBS coming up this weekend. We're excited, but something coming up today. Two things. If you did pick any of the tags they had to get donations for VBS, those are due today because they want to make sure they know what they need to still get. So if you're dropping those off for here or for the Windward campus, get them in. Jump in the car sometime today or maybe at the last minute, maybe tomorrow. I'm kind of speaking out of turn, but let's get those donations in, fill them up, whether it was candy or tape or whatever. Get your donations in, they'll be stoked. And also happening today, one of the things I love to do, right? 1 p.m., Sand Island is baptisms.
Yes.
As much as I love it, I can't make it today. But if you signed up, don't forget, today 1 p.m., if you love being a part of baptisms, which is part of the community, where we just show up and we literally cheer and sing for you guys as you get baptized. If you want to just be a part of that, come show up. There's a bunch of us that show up there just to cheer people on and love on them, hug on them, make new friends, come down, or if you have been thinking about getting baptized, show up. We will dunk you. We'll give you a snorkel. But we won't go into what baptism is or is not. If you have questions, contact the church. We love talking about it. But if you want to be baptized or even just be a part of it, 1 p.m. Sand Island today.
There we go. I love it. I love it.
I see things popping up.
I know. Well, yeah, because Jen is awesome and she's adding links to everything. So yes, as we talk too quickly about everything, she's got actual links for you there in the description that you can click. If you've missed anything that we've said, she has the actual directive there.
So that's Jen.
I want to know from you guys though, What has your experience with VBS been?
Yeah.
Because it's like Vacation Bible School. We were joking earlier. I was like, why is it called Vacation Bible School? And Bruce pointed out aptly,
it's vacation for the parents.
it's vacation for the parents, and it's Bible school for the kids.
Exactly.
I was like, that makes so much more sense.
That's why parents look forward to a vacation Bible.
Yeah, they're like, yay! Yeah. And I think our marriage ministry did send out some ideas for a date night happening like Friday night, because your kids are going to be doing the awesome VBS, and so you might as well take advantage of that time.
So all the places around Kaka'ako for dinner are going to be full with one of the parents.
Make your reservations now. Yes, exactly. You've been warned. But that is awesome. But I want to know, did you go to VBS as a child? Did you send your kids? Have you been a volunteer? I would love to hear what your experience with VBS has been, because it's it's another one of those, not weird, but just it's a very church-ese thing.
Yeah. Well, especially modern. Our veins of churches, whether it's Calvary's or whatnot. It hasn't been around too long, but it's impacted our life with our kids. They did VBS when they were younger. My memory I'm going back to is maybe 4 years ago, give or take. But my kids, that's when they had it, the long one, like the Monday through Friday. Or
a whole week where you show up every night. Yeah.
Yeah, and our the way they led it here at least was, it led to whether your child wanted to, one, accept Christ, of course, which they make a point of that, which is great. It's not just like, yay, have fun, but they pointed to Christ. But also if they wanted to get baptized, which is making that proclamation.
Yes.
And VBS, they did that for my kids. And at the end, my kids did want to be baptized. And I was the voice of reason. I was the checkpoint. Parent, I was the parent that said, no, you guys just want to go for a swim in the water. But Christ humbled me through my kids, and because I asked them, okay, well then tell me, what is baptism and why are you ready for it? And they had an answer. And it wasn't just a script that Gordon said or something. They repeated back what it was and why it was right for them. And so my kids got baptized at the end of VBS a handful of years ago. And it was amazing that they could actually process what it was, not just because other people were doing it. And great experience, something they totally remember. They remember it still, and we talk about it once in a while. So that's my experience with VBS, is my kids got baptized through it, and it's awesome.
That's so cool.
Yep.
That is very, very cool that was the impetus for your children to make that choice. Yeah. I love it. I love it. I'm going to jump to our comment section. Valerie says she hasn't been to VBS or doesn't have kids, but if she did, I'm sure it would have been an amazing experience. Yes, it is amazing. There's Jell-O. There's always goldfish. There's always some sort of...
I'm sure this will have goldfish. It's an ocean scene.
Fish themed. Everybody knows
goldfish going around.
Goldfish crackers are the #1 seafood. Let's teach the kids how to eat right. It's good. No, I love it. Kids love it, and that's the wonderful thing with VBS is it's really the church getting down on the kids' level and speaking to them in a way that they can understand, and that excites them. I think shows them how fun and loving God really is. Like, yes, there is, we have sinned and we've fallen and we need to come to terms with that. But God is also fun. He is joy. He is love. And so this is a way to show them that.
Something about that organization, the way they put that together of having a lot of fun and games, which almost any organization can do, but tying that into a cohesive pattern that leads them to learning about Christ is that organization is great. I don't know who founded it, but good job.
Yeah, there you go.
We're getting close on time. If you're tuning in and we're talking about VBS, what is this? This is your pre-celebration connection. We're here every Sunday, 15 minutes before service, just to get you connected. I'm Bruce with
Jordan.
And we want you guys to see there are real people here with One Love Ministries, and we're just warming you up to get connected to real people digitally with your hosts. They're going to be on there so you can see that there are other people to help you with questions, comments, and church isn't just a show we watch, but it's a life that we walk together. So we're excited you're tuning in to the pre-celebration connection, because it's just getting you ready to walk during the sermon, which is going to start in about 1 minute.
Ta-da! I want to say hello to Barbie real quick. Barbie says aloha from Payette, Idaho.
Idaho.
I have no clue where that is, but I am happy you're here, Barbie. Thank you so much for jumping in with us. Thanks for taking your afternoon, because you'd be in a different time zone.
Yeah, you're at least 1:30, maybe 2:30. Yeah, happy lunch.
Yeah, exactly. So thank you, Alvin, Barbie, Valerie, everybody who jumped in this morning, and Heidi, good morning. Thank you for joining us for the pre-celebration connection. We are in the book of Mark.
Yep, Mark 15.
It is some powerful stuff. Like Bruce said, make sure you bring in your stuff for VBS if that's something that you agreed to do. Make sure we follow through on that so that we can serve these children well, because the children are part of our church body as well. It isn't just other adults, but we are loving on the next generation because that's what we're called to do for them as well.
So we're excited, guys. Don't go too far because you're going to get into the book of Mark today, and then also you have a bonus time at the end for people on Zoom. Stay connected, people.
Bye.